Welcome to the Point Noted Podcast with your host, Johnny B, and co-host who shows up whenever he wants to, former NFL player, Rashad Barksdale. It's raw, unfiltered, and no topic is off limit. We talk sports, entertainment, culture, and a whole lot of random shit. Let's get to the point.
Welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Point Noted Podcast, and I'm your host, Johnny B. So I know you're thinking, where's Rashad? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Where is Rashad? You know, you're out there tripping and slipping, doing this thing. My man is mid-30s, but training for over 40 tournament that he can't participate in until he's in his 40s. So, like, bro, you can't train 5 years for a tournament you're not going to be part of anytime soon. Like, just chill. Come play with the young fellas, but that's what I do. I play with the young dudes, them 18, 19, 20s. They look at me like, oh, man, you're an old man. I'm going to tell his ass up. But nah, young blood, you going to get this whooping. You going to get this work. That's how I roll. So I got to put Rashad up on game so he can get on that. So what's going on out there, man? It's the weekend. It's beautiful out here. Out here in New York, we're in the mid-60s. We'll probably touch on 70s, so I'm excited about that. I'm going to get a chance to go out there. Run around a little bit, do some workout. I know Rashad kept making fun of me because I got the Peloton bike and I got the mirror workout. Look, I'm just trying to do what I got to do to stay in shape, right? I don't have all that equipment he has in his garage, lifting and doing crazy lunges and crazy squats. I don't have that. I'm not pushing cars and pushing tires around to get fit. So I got to do mine a little more subtle. So I got the mirror workout, doing my yoga, my Pilates, my stretch workout, and I hop on the Peloton bike, and I do like a 25 sneak ride. So if you got a Peloton bike, you know what I'm talking about. It's a beautiful thing, man. If you can do the classes, you can actually just ride and just watch a scene of somewhere in like Europe or California or some just really, really nice side where somebody already like got a video of it. So you're just looking at it, and it feels like you're actually out there riding around, you know. And just like you're part of that scene. It's a beautiful thing. If you've never tried that, you got to jump on that and get that going. But what are we talking about today, though? So, you know, let's get to the point a little bit. There's a few things out there going on. So the NBA is thinking about canceling the season, which obviously LeBron's not feeling that. I think the league is looking at canceling the season and then hopefully they can start the new season on time. But if they do have to, you know, resume the season, then they might have to not start the new season until December. Look, as fans, we want the games now, right? I want to be able to turn the TV on, watch the Knicks, watch the Nets. And I know you're thinking, who the hell watch the Knicks? Listen, they're still fun. They may be a disaster, but we New Yorkers, we still like to watch our team. So I like to get on there, at least watch the Knicks play, the Nets play, you know, the Lakers, the Clippers, you know, but like Bron said, no, we don't want this season to be canceled. We want the season to come back so we can finish out the season. Let's finish out what we started. There's no point in us canceling the season, but I get it, right? I get it. Because what Bron is thinking is, look, we just beat the two best team in the league right before COVID-19 got all crazy on us, right? Back-to-back games. Beat the Clippers and beat the Bucks, right? So the Lakers got this new feeling like they went from, yeah, we can win the season to shit. We might actually win the season. We just beat the two best team in the league, at least according to popular opinion, right? So let's bring the season back so we can pick it up where we left off and hopefully we can get a ring. But not so fast, my G. Not so fast. Just think about it. The Clippers already beat the Lakers twice this year before the Lakers actually got one, and that was a close one. The Lakers got destroyed in Milwaukee, right? We forgot about that, and we start talking about, oh, they're like top of the league because they just beat the two best team in the league. No. What about the other game that they lost? In my opinion, they're still a top 5 team. Right? I still think the best team in the league is the Bucks, the Clippers. Then, yeah, you put the Lakers in there, then now Toronto in there. And honestly, after that, is anybody's guess, really? You know, who's number 5? I don't know. The Celtics, maybe? Can't be the Sixers, right? So, but not so fast, man. The Bucks and the Clippers, they are a really good team. I don't see the Lakers beating them in a 7-game series. That game is going to go 6 or 7 with the Clippers or the Bucks winning. And the Lakers are nice. They look good, but I'm just not sure they're going to be able to put muster that energy together to be able to beat the Bucks and beat the Clippers in a 7-game series. Now, obviously, the strategy was to save LeBron early, put him on Giannis. He can handle Giannis, right? He's still quick enough to slide. He's strong enough to not get bullied by Giannis. And he's a smart guy, so he knows how to play defense, uses age, uses length, uses everything he's learned over the last 15 years, 18 years, whatever has been in the league. So I think that's a really good strategy there to have LeBron wait till the second half, third or fourth quarter to start playing D on Giannis. Otherwise, it would have probably fouled out early. And he got AD on him. And I think AD pretty much, he got his buckets. So that's a good thing right there. But you have to expect the Bucks to make changes to that. If they don't, then coach got to go. The same thing happened with the Bucks last year against Toronto. They never made adjustment, right? Toronto decided we're going to pack it in, let Kawhi guard Giannis, and let Siakam, what's my boy's name, Ibaka, Gasol, let everybody else pack it in and wait for that drive. He still got 30 every game, or damn near 30 every game, but it wasn't as easy and efficient like he usually does, right? So the Bucks cannot, and I repeat, the Bucks cannot let that happen again this year. You cannot let teams just pack it in, and then you have no other way to get easy bucket, and Giannis still has to drive it in head down, trying to get bucket. So if they don't fix that, then two things have to happen. They got to make a lot of roster changes. I'm talking 2 new starters, shooters preferably, or the coach might have to go so they can figure another way to change Giannis' training method and his offensive repertoire. But, yeah, I know there's rumors out there. A buddy of mine texted me and said, listen, man, Giannis needs to go to the Warriors where you have shooters around him. He's got Draymond as his fourth. Giannis playing small forward. You got Steph. You got Clay. They're going to have another guy, a bunch of young guys in there. They can win 5 straight. Yeah, maybe. But I don't see Giannis living. And I know everybody say, I'm not living. I want to be here. I want to play 20 years here like Kobe did for the Lakers or like everybody else did or like Reggie did for the Pacers. I want to stay here and win a championship here. And honestly, I believe when the guy said that, they meant it. But, things happen, man, and people change, right? So, personally, I don't see Giannis living, but if he does, I get it. But for now, I'm sticking to my opinion that he's not living. He's staying right there. They just got to get the players around him, man. You got Chris Middleton. They got some really, really young good guys on that team. Just got to add a little bit more firepower. And it's crazy saying that because they're like a top 3 offensive team in the league. But you know how you score points, but it's really how you score it. But like, you know how you can score, but really can you score when the game matters? Like, because you're doing all of that because you're running and gunning, and you got Giannis getting easy access to the bucket. But when teams start closing that space, can you still score though? That's the issue. It's not that they can't score, but can you still get those easy buckets when the likes of the Raptors and the Lakers and the Clippers pack it in? Because those teams got length and they know how to play compact defense. So Bucks going to figure it out, and I think they're going to be fine if they do. But we're not going to slip on the Clippers either, man. That's a great squad. That is a really good squad. PG's getting better. Shout out to my boy PG, man. Been a fan since day one. And, of course, Kawhi. Team Kawhi all day. They're coming Kawhi for a reason. If you don't know, now you know. Baby. All right, so that's some NBA stuff for you, man. I'm really hoping it can come back because I want to see the season get back on. We need something to watch. I'm tired of seeing horse racing on TV. I don't even know who the hell these horses are, man. They're on TV every goddamn weekend. But it's good to see some of these old NBA games coming on TV. NFL knows got some stuff we can watch. But goddamn, I want to see some new games, man. Some new games to watch. I'm tired of this. You know what I'm saying? So, but speaking of athletes, if you heard the last episode with Rashad and I, so we were talking about athletes, right? Why are we athletes? Why are these kids going to college to play ball and then going to the league to play ball? Is it for the money, right? And then when you get to the league, be it NBA or NFL, are you just there to make money? Are you there to make Pro Bowl? Are you there to win? Because really, I mean, look, everybody would say, I want to win championships, right? But are you making moves towards winning championship? And what does that really mean, making moves towards winning championship, right? So Rashad's arguing that, he's okay being an average player in the league, and getting 5-4 rings. But who the hell wants to be in the league from day one and decide I want to be an average player? Like who the fuck in the league thinking, oh, I'm going to go to the NBA, just make me the 6th, 7th man, let me get paid, get a couple of rings, and I'm good. I don't know who feels like that. No one thinks like that. No one. Absolutely no one. I'm not going to the league thinking, oh, I'm going to get in the league. I'm going to go in the league. I'm going to be the 6th, 7th man off the bench. I'm going to play with a bunch of superstars, win some rings. But guess what? No one remembers you getting the ring. Eddie House, great shooter. Celtics, won the ring. We don't talk about Eddie House, right? There was a bunch of cats on that Celtics team that won the ring. Who do we talk about when we're talking about the Celtics team? When KG joined them, right? We're talking Rondo, Ray Allen, Paul Pierce, KG. And sometimes the league is about stars, right? So I'm not trying to go in the league thinking to myself, because I want to win the ring, all I care about is being on the team that's going to help me win the ring. So I'm okay being 7th best player on my team. Especially when you're top 10 draft pick, that's not the point, right? You want to go in there. So you got James Harden, Russell Westbrook, and KD. Could those three have stayed together? Possibly. But would those three have turned out into what they are today? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. We saw how better, improved, and the type of player Russell became when KD left. KD never changed. Still the same sniper. Right. Still the same slim ripper. Still the same killer. Love his game. And in OKC, I was a big KD and Russ fan. Just love how they both play. Opposite type of player, but they were just killers, straight up. Right? But Russ would have never become an MVP or be the type of triple-double player he was if KD was still there. And let's not act like they didn't win with him doing that. They did. They got to the playoff. But it was just hard for him to do that and for other players to get involved. That's a coaching thing, not Russ. Right? And then James Harden would have never become an MVP. Would have never become the beer that he is today. Would have never changed the game the way he did it today, where, shooting those threes and those step backs and is a threat every single time he touched the ball, kind of like how Steph changed the game. Those things would have never happened, right? So why would James Harden want to just settle for being one of the three when he can be the man on his own team and contend for championship? Like, championship is not guaranteed. All three could play together and have an injury every single year, which could have derailed their opportunity and their path to being champions. KD could have got hurt, leaving Russ and Harden to 5-4, and then they lose in the playoff. Russ could have got hurt, or Russ and Harden could have got hurt. Really, I think the right thing for those boys to do, they could have played another year or two together, probably, right? I mean, because they just went to the finals, they probably could have tried again or whatnot. But I'm just saying, we would have never got these three superstars that we have today if they had stick together. And I know what you're thinking, but the Warriors did it, right? But the Warriors did it. And then KD came in, and the Warriors did it with four stars. Nah, the Warriors had an identity. Clay was a straight shooter. It's easy to play with shooters. Guys that just catch and shoot. When you're talking about Russ, KD, and James Harden, all those three were not just catch and shoot. They were all ball handlers, right? I mean, KD can play without having a pound the rock, but all three dudes need the ball in their hand in order for them to be, to have fun and to do what they do best. We see how James Harden play, and we see how Russ play. So that wouldn't have worked. But Clay fit in perfectly with Steph, because Steph pound the rock a lot, right? But Clay just be waiting like a sniper, right? Just waiting, catch it, flick the wrist, let it go. None but bucket, right? So it's easy to play with a guy that does that. So it's really two different things. But like I said, as an athlete, you're not coming in the league and thinking, I want to win a championship. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to settle for being average. I'm going to settle for being the 5th, 6th best guy, whatever team draft me. Guess what? You will never be that. If you come in with that mentality, you will never be that. When you have a low expectation of yourself, you will probably finish lower than you expected, than you think you can be. But if you have a high expectation, then you're either going to line higher, or you can be right there in the middle. But you cannot come in into I want to win the ring, so let me go ahead and hop on this team. And then you got a team drafting you top 5, and you're out there talking crazy out of the side of your neck, talking about, I just want to have 6 points a game, 5 rebounds, you know what I'm saying? Put me on the bench, let's sip some Kool-Aid, talk with the other guys on the bench. When you need me, I'm ready. Nah, fuck that. We're not drafting you for that. We could get anybody else to do that. Anybody else. Hell, we got guys on the bench now doing that. The hell we drafting you for? Right? Nah. So athletes wants to win, but when you drafted high, your priority, your goal, your potential for being that high of a draft pick is to come in and take over a franchise. And that means we can build around you. So that means we're going to have you averaging 2010, somewhere around that, right? All-star, all first team all NBA, second team all NBA, whatever. We're going straight to the playoffs. We're going to the finals. We're getting a chance to win one or two. That's what it is, right? I'm not drafting you to come sit on my bench. I can get that from guys in the D League right now, from guys overseas. I can go draft a dude from high school, and he can do that, right? So, Rashard, if you're listening, right, we need to correct that mentality of yours. Want to be average and average 7 points. I'm not having that, right? So, from this moment on, you're no longer going to be in my basketball team. Because now I get it. This is why we've been losing all those tournaments. I'm passing you the rock, and you just straight up just dribbling to nowhere, right? So you and Richard are no longer on my team. I'm tired of y'all losing. I have a winning mentality, but every time I play with y'all, all we do is lose, man. And I'm not passing no more. Matter of fact, I'm not playing with y'all no more. I'm getting Aggie on my squad, and we're good. Because all Aggie wants to do is get buckets, all right? So, Rashard, you've been noted, man. You're off my team. All right, you can be the other 10. You can get this 30 I'm going to drop because that's what I do. I drop 30 every single time. There is no stopping it, right? So another thing we got to touch on, snitching. Is it really snitching when you're helping your friend understand it's being done wrong? Right. It's not. It is not. If I see my dude's girlfriend on his side smooch with another dude, it is my responsibility and duty to tell my guy. Matter of fact, I'm taking pictures. I'm recording the audio of what they're talking about. I'm going to stop following them. I'm telling straight up because I got to protect my dude. That's my dude. He can do whatever he wants with his girl after I tell him, right? That's what I'm supposed to do, protect my friends. So if I see him being done wrong, I'm going to step in because guess what? If somebody is swinging on my buddy and I'm there, what am I doing? I'm swinging, right? I'm jumping in, breaking up a fight, right? Or helping him out if he's getting beat up. So what's the difference? If I see his girl cheating on him, why can't I step in and be like, yo, your girl's foul. Your girlfriend is foul. She wilding out. She out here. She for the streets. You got to let that go. Got to go to church and find you a new girl. One of them girls is sitting in front, covered up, right? We get you one of those, right? Listen, this whole thing, we got to get it. We got to get it right, man. It's not snitching when you're trying to protect your family or your friends, right? And I'm not telling you to go tell on drug dealers and gangsters and then you get in trouble. I'm not telling you that. That's on you how you want to handle that, right? But I'm talking about relationship-wise. If I see my girl boyfriend cheating on her, I'm telling her. And if I see my dude's girlfriend cheating on him, I'm telling him because that's family. Anything else that involves the cops, well, you just figure it out what's best for you and yours. I'm not here to tell you how to handle it because I'm not getting in front of that. No. It's in too many movies. And it didn't end well with a lot of people to be telling. So I'm not here to tell you what to do in that. That's my story. And I'm sticking to it. Right? So, but for y'all who live in New York, you understand that things are getting shut down. The school year is over. If you have kids, that's tough. I can only imagine how crazy they're driving you at home. So no school for the rest of the year, not until the fall. They're trying to figure out how to handle this whole COVID-19 situation for the 4 year. It's going to be really interesting how what kind of solutions they come up with. And for me, coaching is tough because I love to coach. If you know me, you know I'm coaching U16 soccer boys. I'm coaching U11 soccer boys, and I'm a college soccer coach. So it's kind of tough to think about what's going to happen in the fall. Am I going to be able to coach? Right now, I'm not even thinking the spring season for my U16 boys is going to happen. The league has been suspended indefinitely. Not sure when it's coming back. Because when they do come back, how are we really approaching this? Are the players wearing masks while they're playing? That's not safe. That's not healthy. Am I wearing a mask on the sideline? I mean, I'm not doing that. It just doesn't look right. Am I playing with a mask on? No. So, and in the fall, obviously, we think, we're talking about September, October, so that's a few months away. Will it be different? Possibly. Hopefully, we can get out there and play, and I can coach, and the college season can continue. And some of the college coaches I spoke with seems to be planning on the season happening. I'm not sure. I'm not really sure if it's going to happen or not, but I hope it does, because we need to get back to some similarity of normalcy and pick up where we left off. And it's not going to be the same, but at least we can be out there and trying, man. So y'all got to keep trying, stay safe, keep your family close, wash your hands, keep those masks on, keep those gloves on. If you don't have to go there, don't go. Try not to congregate anywhere else. I'm seeing a lot of people out there, man, going to the bitches and going to parties and park and just exposing themselves, man. I don't understand it, man. Y'all think the government is holding you back. They're just trying to save lives, man. I just don't understand how dumb we can be. Like, the government is not holding you back. They're not trying to keep you away from living. What they got to gain from doing that, right? What does Trump have to gain from telling you to stay home? What does the state of New York gain from doing that? Nothing. They're getting absolutely nothing. They're saving lives, which is for you and I, right? For my friends and family to be safe. So when they tell you stay home, wear gloves, wear a mask, yada, 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 they're not telling you that to control you. Like all these numbnuts out there telling you they're trying to take your rights. No, fuck that. You dumb. If you think this whole thing is about keeping people down and taking your rights away and coming to take your guns, you dumb. And you're crazy. You know what I'm saying? And you don't deserve to have a gun either, if that's how you feel about it. It's just nuts. Now, people in Michigan protesting and all that, all these white militias going to the government house and government offices with a gun. Man, black man can't even put his hands in his pocket without getting shot. You got dudes out here carrying in the government building. It's just crazy, man. America's one wild ass place, bro. I tell you. But I'm not going to run into that. That's for another topic, another episode. So listen, appreciate y'all tuning in. Follow on Twitter at PT Noted, on Instagram. Point Noted one word. And I think at PT Noted on Instagram as well. You can find us on there. Twitter, check us out. Send your messages up here, man. We'll try to read it. If you got any topic you want Rashad and I to talk about, or you want me to rant about, just let me hear it. I got you. And I'll pop it out here for you, man. We got some really, really interesting interviews coming up. So please, while you're listening, hit the follow button, subscribe button, Spotify, iTunes, Twitter. We're there. We're everywhere, man. Follow the movement, support the movement. You know what I'm saying? Be part of this, man. And, one love, man. All right? You've been noted. Let's get it cracking, y'all.